Uh, um,
Welcome back to PoPolitickin.com, your home for self-help meets hip-hop. Right now we're live on YouTube, but check me out on Apple, Spotify, Amazon. 1212, I'm a place to be. Welcome back to PoPolitickin.com. Miranda Rae, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm great. I'm great. So I was saying I like your music sounding good.
Hey, thank you. I appreciate that.
All right, so where you from?
Originally from Boston. I did start my music out in West Palm Beach, Florida, but now I'm back in Boston. So I guess it's just Boston.
Okay. So give us how did you get involved in music?
So I got into music with just like doing open mics. Oh, sorry. Sorry. I just started doing open mics, just singing locally back when I was living in West Palm. And that kind of sparked interest with like, the audience members asking me like, oh, do you have original music and stuff like that, which I didn't. So I linked up with, somehow I got linked up with two producers, and their names are Don and Dre. And then I just been creating music with them ever since. They helped me with my Defying Love project. All the singles that are coming out, like Blue Yellow, and Moonlight. Also, my Excuse My Baggage EP. So I've just been forever connected to DNA. Um, and yeah, that's kind of just the gist of how I got started. I really enjoy writing. I'm still kind of new to it, so it's all a growing process. And I'm just excited to just release music this year. So
So who are your influences?
my influences are definitely India Ari, Lauren Hill, Joe Scott, all neo soul. Adele definitely helped me with getting inspired into writing. Mariah Carey, which and Alicia Keys, which I'm starting to realize they were big influences. I didn't realize until, going back into their catalog this year that I'm like, okay, definitely inspired by them. I really, I also, my parents, they kind of like, you know, always put me to bed to like classical music and jazz. So I kind of have those influences. Um, yeah, so I started playing music with piano, and that didn't last that long. So I don't know how to play. I wish I did though. I mean, I obviously could still learn. There's time. And I also learned the saxophone with school. So I kind of picked up those instruments, but I never took singing lessons until I was like, I think, yeah, like 20, until 2018. Yeah, that's when I took lessons for like the first time, which was kind of cool. And I was like, wow, lessons are important.
Then
So
how would you describe yourself as an artist?
as an artist, I really feel like um, I write with intention to tell a story, but I kind of leave it open to where you can interpret it in your own way. I like being honest and truthful, because I believe that if I'm gonna perform the song for you, that you should connect, with it as well as I will. Because in order for me to perform it, I have to believe in what I'm saying. So I kind of like creating a story to where, I put you in the place of the music, um, and I enjoy creating music as well. So that helps.
And then Miranda Rae, is that your real name or just your artist name?
My name is Miranda, but the Ray is kind of just a flip on my last name. Also, my dad's name is Ray, so it kind of made sense in a way. I don't know, but just like because I felt like Miranda was kind of blah, and I was like, how can we jazz it up? And then my friend was like, how about Miranda Ray? So it stuck. I liked it. It had a nice ring to it. I think it felt matched the soulful vibe. So
And
yeah.
then I saw something you saw on a bio. You had you said I make music that hits that touches my soul, and I hope it touches yours too.
Yeah, because I feel like, I feel like when you listen to music, it should like, you know, resonate with you and, make you feel something. And I feel like if you're not feeling it, then it's not doing its job. Not saying that it's not music, but you know, when you connect to the music, to that.
Then so you was talking about some of the things you're working on right now. I saw you had you have a song called Moonlight with Duran Bernard.
hmm
Yeah.
I just released that last month, or no, yeah, like about a month ago and some change. At the top of the year, I was really excited about that track because it's kind of went through a little bit of a process, like changing, the meaning of the song and all that stuff. And I got an opportunity to work with Duran, and I felt like he would be like the best person for the song. And honestly, it was a great decision having him on the song because he just brought a lot of color with his like arrangements for the backgrounds. Also, his verse was just like, very dynamic, beautiful, very Duran. And so it just embodied, myself and him and how we can mash well together. I don't think it took away from anybody. I think it was a great blend. Kind of the meaning of Moonlight for me is like, society has a standard and not falling into the standard of society and just being yourself. And I personally like going to the beach in the moonlight, and that's when I feel, cool and safe and at peace. You can't go to the beach right now in Massachusetts because it's snowing, but I'm pretty sure you probably can. But yeah, so that's kind of the gist of Moonlight. And
I would say I was kind of I like the acoustic version of it, but I was I was disappointed because I was like, where he coming? I was thinking he gonna like bust out at the end or something. I was like, where is he at? I was waiting for him to come in. So you gotta redo.
Yeah. No, I'm definitely gonna do a version with him. Yeah. But I just wanted to do something real quick, put it on YouTube, with quarantine and stuff. So
we about to play. I'm about to play the version with him on it right now, though. So I'm about to play that right now, and we'll be back. Is that cool?
Yeah, cool with me.
All right, let's go. Like to hear, here go. A little bit cheap underneath the moonlight. That's not to say it's a good time. Does it sound good to you, baby? Can I get the sunshine on my head? I wanna shine with you instead. The visions we were sharing can't blend in, so I stand on the aisle. Take me to a place where I can be me. The stars will guide the way to see me clearly out in the space where all the judgment can fly away, cheap money underneath the moonlight. That sounds just like a good time. Does it sound good to you, babe? A little bit of cheap money underneath the moonlight. That sounds just like a good time. Does it sound good to you, babe? I see the bullets falling in your eye. Was scared I feels, but then aside. Stop wondering why you can't fit in. Come see what life's about. What do I have to be defined by the limits of society? Responsibility gives me anxiety. You're driving me crazy, me crazy. Why do I have to be defined by the limits of society? Responsibility gives me anxiety.
this again. So why don't you take me to a place where I can be maybe the stars will guide the way. They'll see me clearly. I'm in a space where all the judgment can fly away, fly away. Yeah. Underneath the moonlight, there's not just like a good time. Does it sound good to you, babe? A little bit of cheap wine underneath the moonlight. That's not just like a good time. Does it sound good to you, babe?
What wine y'all drinking on?
Riscato.
Where you get that from?
Miranda Rae. Trying to do a sexy voice. Miranda Rae.
The cheap wine we're drinking on is Riscato.
Where you get that from?
Where do we get the cheap wine from?
Moscato, yeah. Where's that from? Like,
Riscato. You get at the liquor store on the corner.
yeah. I was gonna ask you, then I heard another song, the Blue Yellow. You sound completely different on that song. Like,
Yeah, that was a different vibe. I was trying something. I mean, I like my R&B vibe, but we were playing in the studio one day, it turned out pretty fire, so I just kept it, and then I threw. What you say?
I was trying to figure out what y'all was talking about. What Blue Yellow mean?
All right, so like my a producer I work with, his name's French. He was in the studio and he was like, I'm gonna put you outside, I'm gonna throw you in the bin, and I was like, why would you put someone outside or throw them in the bin? He's like, because you don't want them no more. And I was like, oh, like a trash man. All right, okay, cool. So then, like a man who's trash. So then I was joking and I said blue yellow, and they were like, what do you mean by that? And I'm like, like the recycling bins, they're blue and yellow. So we just kept it. Doesn't make sense, but it makes sense.
I was like wrecking my brain. I'm like, what that mean? That's what I'm saying. Like sometimes the music can be like, if you don't talk to the artist, ask them exactly what they mean.
Yeah, I know.
Conversation.
So we're saying basically we can't throw you away, but we're gonna recycle you for the next chick, and she can deal with you because I don't want to deal with you no more. So that's basically what we're saying.
All right. So what's next for you right now? Your career?
Well, what's next is I definitely, if COVID wasn't here, I definitely see myself trying to do like a small city tour in the New England area. I definitely want to be a touring artist. I'm going to be releasing more music and EPs this year. Definitely loving like these interviews and these, what do they call them? Virtual shows, because it's giving me another way to connect to audiences that I haven't seen, and really good visual content. Like I just did one in the city called BAMS Fest. That was kind of a competition. I won that. Definitely more creating, more content, definitely need more visual content. So I'll be working on that as well. And just really just trying to grow my artistry. I think before COVID, I was in a right space. So just got to keep my name in people's mouths.
Yeah, I read you won the Boston 2020 R&B Artist of the Year.
Yeah, that was actually pretty amazing. Like, cause I just didn't think, with everything that was going on in 2020, that I was even, one, there was going to be an award, or two, that I would be even nominated, because I'm kind of new to the scene in Boston. Not so much anymore. It's like been a whole year and some change now, but it's kind of cool to think like they recognized me. So, and it was a really good category this year with the other artists in the other nominees. So this year was like real competition, I think, as far as like a R&B genre for the city. And they recognize a lot of good artists like Najee Janey, Sean Wire, Eva Davenport, who else? Kay, like all of them from the city. So it was dope.
Cool. All right. And then what are some of your interests outside of music?
I love to cook. I'm not like top chef, but I think, I'm pretty good. Definitely, I guess lately I've been called a comedian. I don't know. I don't think I'm not funny, but I think I'm all right. But I definitely like cooking, bringing people together. Well, now it's smaller groups, at least like 4 people. But I think that's kind of like my therapy and not being like, because I'm an extrovert. I like being outside. I like being around people, talking, getting to know each other. But since, we all know 2020, now 2021, I just been cooking up, learning recipes. I got an air fryer. So if you don't have one, you should get one.
Which one you got?
I got the Ninja Foodie. I don't know if you know what that is, but it has like 7 different levels of like things you can do.
How much does yours cost? Because I guess the one I got, it ain't good enough. I got to buy a more expensive one or something.
Oh, well, I kind of got it. I got it refurbished off Amazon. It was like $200.
Yeah.
But I've had it like the whole year, and like it does a bunch of things. Like it pan sears, it like sautés, it pressure cooks.
Well, you bought
You
it
can like
so it probably cost like $300 new or something, huh?
no, I don't even think it was that much. I think it was like $230. I think I saved like $20. It wasn't nothing serious. But I was a little nervous with the refurbish. I was like, does that mean it's gonna break on me? But it's fine. It does its thing. Make some real good chicken in there. So
All right. You got any
so yes. You got any what?
Any other interests?
No, sometimes I look up, research little things. That's what I do. That's my weird thing. I like to learn one little fun fact of the day and go hard and research that. And that's how I get my knowledge. Sometimes I read, but I need to do more reading. So I can't say I'm an avid reader. But
Give us
that's
a
a fun
fun fact.
fact. Let's see. Now I can't think of one off the top of my head. I feel pressured now. I'll get back to you that.
All right. So yeah, you were saying you have any new projects coming out soon? I know you was talking about the EP. I think the EP came out last year, right? But what's the
So next month on the 4th, which is like next week, basically. I'll be releasing a new song. It's called Mama Says. It's more back to like the neo soul, funky, not really funky. Would you call it funky? No. Like a neo soul vibe. Kind of like Erykah Badu, I would like to say. And we've been using a lot of live instruments lately. So like there's live bass, drums, which I think I love using live drums in sets. There's like I'm new to that. We haven't done that. We've always used like VSTs and stuff. So yeah, so Mama Says it's kind of like a little bit of a freestyle. And I think it's like a grown and sexy vibe. So it's like a jam session.
what would you like to say to your fans and supporters?
I would love to say thank you for bringing me to where I'm at so far. I've definitely seen growth since I started about like 5 years ago. It's definitely a journey. It's not easy and you definitely have to keep working. So I just want to say I appreciate for people streaming, the new fans, the new listeners, and even the people that I've never met who are in different countries that still stream my music. I appreciate that as well. Please check out my music on Spotify, Apple Music, all streaming platforms under Miranda Rae, and also Instagram and YouTube under Miranda Rae.
I want to say thanks for coming through politicking with me.
Yeah, thank you for having me. This was like, this is really cool.
No, you got any shout outs?
I'd like to give a big shout out to Don. That's my producer. He's always working by my side in Boston. Big shout out to Malik. He's in Chicago. That's my manager. And go Dre. That's all I had to say.
All right, y'all. We out. Make sure you check us out on subscribe on PoPolitickin.